The Wichita Area Metropolitan Planning Organization, or WAMPO, works to plan for safe, efficient, and supportive transportation options and policies in South Central Kansas. The REIMAGINED MOVE 2040 video series will help us illustrate the challenges and opportunities that face us today as we reimagine the transportation system of the future.
Here at the Wichita Area Metropolitan Planning Organization, we're excited to let you know that our new Metropolitan Transportation Plan is available for your review. The plan sets the vision for the transportation in the Wichita region for the next 20 years. That vision is to build a safe transportation system that increases quality of place and supports the economy of the Wichita region and South Central Kansas. We began this process a year and a half ago with a big public engagement push. Since then, we've talked to dozens of groups, including city councils, county commissions, and other stakeholder groups, totaling hundreds of people. We've had thousands of online interactions. This public input forms one of the pillars of the plan. The other pillar is our performance-based planning process. This is where we measure performance based on our goals and use the results to inform future planning. We have many performance measures, but we relied on 3 in particular to inform our new plan. On the safety front, the number of fatalities in our region has been rising in recent years, although the number of serious injuries has been decreasing. Pavement conditions are generally getting worse, both on the state highways and local roads. While we have some localized bottlenecks like the North Junction, congestion is not a broad problem in our region. Based on these 2 pillars, public input and the performance measures, we identified 5 focus areas for the plan: safety and health, mobility in the economy, equity and diversity, the multimodal network, and quality of place and talent. The plan gives a broad overview of our region, with particular attention to some of the trends we're facing, like a rise in the senior population, low-income households, and a workforce shortfall. In addition, the plan also draws on other regional initiatives like the Chung Report, Project Wichita, and the Community Investment Plan. Focusing in on the transportation system as it exists today, the plan covers the various modes. For highways, we talk about our safety issues and lack of congestion. Then for each mode, we also list some key takeaways. Highway takeaways include safety, deferred maintenance issues, upgrading roadways to meet current needs, and technology. For the bicycle and pedestrian system, our takeaways were safety, again, expanding the network and making connections, gathering data, and the need to update WAMPO's 2010 Regional Pathways Plan. Transit takeaways included travel time, coordination, and accessibility. We also looked at the various freight modes. These included truck freight, where we identified truck parking and last mile deliveries as issues. For rail, the issues were infrastructure condition and the potential for new passenger rail service. And for air travel, key takeaways were the need for a new customs facility at Eisenhower Airport and increasing commercial air service. The plan identifies our major regional priorities. The highest priority for our region is the North Junction. Other identified priorities include ARC 95, East Kellogg, I-235 in Kellogg, K96, K254, the Northwest Bypass, US 54 and I-135, and West Kellogg. The plan includes all of the projects that have been programmed for the next 4 years in our Transportation Improvement Program. Looking at the longer term, we have identified what we're calling the WAMPO funding menu. This is the list of projects that will be eligible for future federal funding through WAMPO. You can't talk about transportation without talking about money. As required by federal regulation, the plan is fiscally constrained. That is, the amount of money we plan to spend doesn't exceed the amount of transportation revenue we've projected will be available. Key takeaways for finance include the fact that more of the transportation burden will fall on local governments rather than the state or federal level. Inflation is rising faster than revenue, so we won't be able to build as much in the future. There are issues with the balance of our investments being weighted heavily towards highways and being weighted towards new projects rather than maintaining what we have. This causes issues with the deferred maintenance and deteriorating conditions. Finally, the plan identifies concentrations of low-income, minority, and limited English proficiency populations in our region. Our analysis shows that they will not suffer a disproportionate negative impact under the plan. To sum up, Over the next 20 years, the WAMPO region will face significant transportation challenges from changing demographics, the need to attract and retain talent, increasing roadway fatalities, and the declining purchasing power of our transportation funding. To meet these challenges, WAMPO is focused on safety and health, the multimodal network, mobility and economy, equity and diversity, and quality of place and talent. We welcome your comments. The plan is available on our website at www.wampo.org, and comments are open through May 29th.